Down low, we're gonna get in and we're gonna take a look at what we got once we all get inside.
This is Building 3 live fire rotation.
10-4, everybody ready? All right, guys, eyes on me.
This drill takes between 5 and 10 minutes inside the building.
All right, who I got here? I got Rachel, I got John, and Nick.
We show them the thermal imaging camera, which allows you to see through the smoke and see different temperatures and shapes.
The white needs hotter than the dark. Let's move forward. We gotta find the fire so we can get the engine to bring the water in and put it out.
Them not being able to see right away, that takes a little getting used to.
We crawl in and it's like all smoky and it's just dark.
It's like you're blind in the desert hot heat wearing a snowsuit.
You can barely see your hand in front of your face.
The worst part is going into total black and having to literally feel your way.
Keep moving.
It's basically lights out conditions.
The most difficult thing is how cumbersome all of the gear is. I feel like a Christmas story, you know, where the guy can't put his arms down.
We have these big masks on that you're breathing as if you're Darth Vader.
The mask is the only way that you can breathe in there. If you take one breath without a mask, you're probably gonna die.
Everybody okay? Okay, good.
You always know fire is hot, but even with all this gear on, you could really feel the heat.
If you didn't have this gear on, you'd be burning, your skin would be melting. Here we go.
But you don't even realize how much hotter you're gonna get.
I got flames up ahead of us. We gotta make our way to it.
You're crawling on your hands and knees. You're following your partner into the biggest pizza oven you've ever seen with flames everywhere, and now you're really hot.
All right, so now we found the fire. We would get on the radio, call the engine, and say, fire is 50 feet in the rear. They would stretch the line in. We as the truck would continue to search. All right, gang, let's get back down, and we'll go out to the right. Get down, guys. Down and crawl out. Nice job, guys.
All right, gang, so look, you guys may not realize, but your gear is extremely hot right now, so leave your gloves on if you're taking stuff off.
Okay.
Everybody did a great job. You guys notice in the heat of battle, right? Your anxiety level grows just from being in there.
Woo! My hair had no shot today. I threw in the towel early.
Hardest part for me was staying low. A little bit taller, so.
So that was, what, 5 minutes?
Felt like a half hour, but if you
We're
say so.
usually in there for about 20, 30 minutes.
Felt like I was in an action movie, kinda.
So you definitely gotta be in shape. You gotta. Will you shut down, Rach?
Carried a pizza with me.
I know, but it's baked.
Oh my God, it would have been
Seriously, it's like it would have been burnt by the time we got out.
1,000 degrees in there, man.
You bring a pizza in there with firemen, you're not coming out with a pizza.
That's true. You're awesome.
How'd it go?
I just stopped shaking. You know, it's the first part when you're on your hands and knees and it's pitch black and all you're doing is trying to find the hose. That was more frightening to me than being in front of the fire itself. Just the pitch black, you can't see anything.
I couldn't even see my wife's butt, like nothing, pitch black.
Well, that is blind, John.
And the biggest thank you to all again to our brave firefighters from coast to coast. Yes! God bless you all.